mentioned here in the professor's speech. One was a globalization, the other was a GDP and the problems of the GDP in Poland and in Europe. The problems of demography. The other issue was, will we come back, and what are the ways of the movement of people? And the last one was, can we really rely on the IT technology, as was mentioned before here? And as example, Japan was given, where the big economy and the IT project has actually collapsed. And now we have a quite big problem. Regarding globalization, Professor mentioned that this is a random thing. Like, nobody controls really what's going on in the whole world. That's why we have to create the centers of the controlling in our own little societies also. If we're talking about the GDP, Poland would be an example of growing GDP, which is great. However, we have to remember our starting point was very low. And we have a still far way to go if we want to catch up in the economies like Germany, England, or even Ireland. Demography could be a big problem, could be our enemy. As we know, in the year 2030 or perhaps 2040, Poland might lose another 10 million people, and they might go in the different directions. We believe, or demography, people who are actually sitting in the demography deeper, they say in 2050 Poland might have about 25 million people only, which is a quite big problem. Not only we've been older society, but very soon, as was mentioned here also in the speeches, one of the speeches here, we might have not enough hands to work. That would be only a Polish problem, and we have similar problem here in Ireland in the past. I remember a couple of years ago I was working in London and I met Irish friends, and we've been working together. They were young people. I was a student. They were, well, builders basically. But we were working in London. We were building the UK economy. Well, final question: will we come back? For long, we don't know yet, and we have example of people who are actually coming back to Poland, and after a short while they'll come back here, because it's like a second wave of immigration for them. We left our homes. I left my home 10 years ago. I built my family here. I built my life here, and moving to Poland will be another immigration for me. So we've been here in Ireland in the good times, and we're probably going to be here in the bad times. Finally, the IT question: can we really rely on the IT economy, on the IT projects? Well, we see what's going on now in Japan, when the very sophisticated electronics actually failed, and this system actually triggered by the tsunami hasn't been working, and now we have a big great pollution. So what's been suggested, a part of the IT, we just have to try to build a strong economy and just a normal knowledge. That was all from Professor Rakowski. As for me, I've been here for the last 10 years. I sacrificed 10 years of my life here in Ireland. All of this has been put to the book Irish Political System, or Ireland's Political System. That's been published in 2010. Hopefully, one copy will stay here in the library in IPS. So, in a brief summary, there is an English translation. What was about. Hopefully, you have a chance to read it. That's all from me. Thank you very much. Thank you.